Ferguson Township supervisors held a public hearing on the possibility of adding a fee for residents for stormwater management.
That's right. The fee would be based on the amount of paved space that a property has. So the township says this is because paved areas contribute more to stormwater runoff.
Tonight, Evan Hinckley joined in on the meeting. He joins us now live. So, Evan, what did community members have to say about this fee?
Good evening, Amanda. Matt, one key point that all community members made was that now, during a pandemic, is not the time to be adding fees while both businesses, farmers, and many community members are experiencing financial struggles. However, the board was perceptive to some of the wants of farmers, so they made some amendments tonight in hopes of helping them out and not having to pay as much if they do put in place this fee. Originally, Ferguson Township farmers in Center County, like Larry Harpster, would have had to pay for areas of gravel road and barns on their property. This was the case under a township stormwater fee, even though Harpster says farmers' properties essentially drain their own water.
This is an expense we don't really need and don't see that we're going to get any benefit out of it.
But Monday night, the township approved an amendment that acknowledges that farms absorb their own water, so farmers should not have to pay nearly as much under the fee. The amendment caps farmers' pay to $102 in the first year if the fee is approved. That's far less than the thousands of dollars they would have originally paid.
In our township, we value agriculture. There's one way that we can, and it's to enact an amendment like this, because it is very true that you do not see that kind of paving out in the West End that you do see, I don't know, you call it the East End, closer to town. It's not going to bankrupt farmers, because it's absurd that we would institute a stormwater fee and have it primarily affect farmers in the township.
Supervisors also acknowledged community members and businesses who believe the fee will only worsen the financial situation for most folks.
I don't think it's a very good time to pass such a fee through going through this COVID pandemic right now. People have lost their jobs, hours have been cut, and especially in this neighborhood, there are a lot of people on fixed incomes, and they frankly can't afford to pay an additional tax.
But township supervisors say they've put 3 years of work into studies behind the fees, so they don't want to simply table the subject. And the township is continuing discussions on the fee at their October 19th meeting, with a possible vote on the fee coming later in early November. Matt?
So, Evan, is there a way people will know how much they'd actually have to pay under this fee?
Yes, there is, Matt. The township actually created a spreadsheet, which you can take a look. It's on your screen right now. Within that spreadsheet, they've made possible every property owner in the township who can look up their address and see how much they would have to pay if the fee were voted and approved. Now, one option for determining how much you'll pay right now is based on how many thousand square feet of paved space or house space you have. And we will have a link to that spreadsheet on our website at wearecentralpa.com. Reporting live here in Center County, Evan Hinckley, WTAJ News.